Hello everyone, this is Steven with SG Saber Design. Today I've got a Watto's Junkyard Mr. Tyranus Gen 1 on the table. This was sent to me by Nicholas for repair. This had been previously installed by another installer. The chassis used is the Solo Saber's chassis. I only know of two, that's Solo Saber and the Goth 3 Designs. And this is the Solo one. The way this is installed, there is a 18650 battery hardwired in up here. Behind this panel right here, there is a on-off switch, a recharge port, and 2 screws here and 2 screws here that you may need to get to. If you ever want to, the Profi board is also under here. If you ever want to add fonts, or change or update anything, you're going to take off both this panel here and this panel here, which are both held on with double stick tape. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 screws that you have to undo, and then this slides out gently so that you can access your Profi board and card. This is a 1-button setup. The single button is up here. The speaker is down here. Now when this was sent to me, the first thing I heard, it sounded like the speaker was blown. So what I did was I opened this up. Now if you got a piece of this poster putty stuff, you can get pretty much anywhere. It really helps to take off this pin here. You just unscrew this a couple times and you slide off your pommel. This is the vented one. There is an unvented one in the box. So what we got now is a KR Saber's 22mm speaker. Now it's now sitting flush down below these pins that these pins contact the bottom of the palm. The speaker that originally was in it, right here, is a Smuggler's Outpost speaker. And like I said, I thought this was blown, but the reason for that is this speaker was mounted, and you can see it, the way it goes in there, it's flush with the top of these pins, and that means it's basically resting on the bottom of the pommel. When you do that, the speaker can't move up and down, and it vibrates poorly and it sounds like crap. Now that we've got a different speaker in here set up higher, it sounds 1,000 times better. This is a very loud saber now for a Dooku. So we're going to put this back on. Okay. So to use this, what we do is we got to peel this up just a little bit. Kind of get your fingernail underneath. There's a metal plate under this, and it just pops off. Okay, that double stick tape will hold. It'll last quite a while. You can reuse that quite a few times. So you got your recharge port here, and I know, Nick, you have the recharger, and then you got your on-off switch. To use this, we're going to
surrender, and your lives will be spared.
And then we can just kind of stick this back on. But like I said, there's these 2 screws right here, and there's 2 more right here that you have to undo to get to your Profi board. So I'm just going to kind of lightly stick that on there. So to activate, we've got our button right here. Now, this does not have a see-through pommel, or not pommel, sorry, blade plug. So you just unscrew your blade retention screw a little bit, pull out your blade plug, and you can see you've got your emitter right there. Put in your 7/8 blade until it's on those pins, and just tighten it up. And So the prop file for this one does not have that for the volume, so I'll have to figure out what prop file he used for volume, but
I sense Count Dooku. Count Dooku. Count Dooku. I sense Count Dooku. Count Dooku.
apparently it says 3 Count Dooku fonts on it. But everything's working great now. Everything's on here tight. Should be good to go. If you have any questions, Nick, please let me know. And I will get this in the mail. Not today, but I may drop it off tomorrow, or it'll be Monday morning, one or the other. Either way, it's not going to go out till Monday morning because UPS doesn't go on Sunday, even though they're open. Like I said, any questions, please let me know. Anyone else has any sabers they'd like to have installed or repaired, or even just have questions about them, please contact me, sgsaberdesign.etsy.com, and I will get back to you. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day, and may the Force be with you.